Okay, welcome back to Chasing Saroka. It's been, I think over a week since we did this. Um, so last time we left off at what was he doing last time? He got kicked out of the bus station. Most of the bus station was pretty boring, actually. He just was on silent most of the time and typing to people, not not talking. Sitting in the washroom. It was boring, and I titled it the Ico Saga, even though the Ico Saga technically goes on for like weeks. I don't know why we would. I thought we'd get through it in one sitting. That doesn't really make sense. So, this is him like the first day he got kicked out of the bus station, like the day after. Here, I'll get it pulled up for us. And it's a lot of word salad. He's talking about nefarious people staying away from him, which I thought was funny because Heather Gillespie says nefarious a lot. So, oh, that's the other thing. I still am, but I was putting together a compilation of a side by side that I was going to show on this stream, but I didn't get it done. And I was like, actually, I probably should have just premiered the stream at 8. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever today. How you doing, Salty? Yeah, he is word salad. He's the definition of word salad. But at least this will be a lot more entertaining than the last Chasing Saroka stream because he was just like sitting there like an annoying guy. So I'll start it off here. We can get into it.
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound rude, but I'm gonna be real about it.
Oh, actually, 1 second. Let me make sure the echo cancellation is on because last time I had to do something with the audio last time. It's not on. That'll probably sound better for you guys. There we go.
If you have any affiliation with people, like, okay, let me put it this way. If you were involved in, and yes, this is serious, and this is a part of my life, okay? Like, we all have our loyalties, including me. All right, I am a universal person. I love everybody, but I am particular to our country.
Particular to our country. I don't know why he's so patriotic in these streams. And if it better not start glitching on me like it was with Daniel Larson. Oh, that's the other thing too. I can go over that in a bit. I might be cutting Daniel Larson from the whole roster because that guy, man, I don't know if I'm really having fun watching him. A lot of everything he does is just a reaction or a result of something a troll did to him. So I don't really want to feed into the trolls either. Like, I think Daniel should just get off social media and go get a caretaker and get help. I don't want to encourage people watching him or anything. Like with James Saroka, I think James Saroka is dangerous when he doesn't shave off his eyebrows and all the rest of his hair and stuff, when he actually looks like put together, because he can charm you, he can sweet talk you, scam you. I don't think we have to worry about that with Daniel Larson. He looks like a creep. Like, I think people know to stay away from him. So yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of conflicting feelings with even covering Daniel at this point. So he's probably going to get cut. Probably going to replace him with, I've seen some people recommending another lady who apparently just got out of jail or something. I'll take a look into her before I just start a series with her. But I'm probably going to swap Daniel out with somebody else. Just as like a heads up to anyone who's been watching the Late Night Larson, it's probably going to get cut.
All right, see, I even say it that way, is particular to America. All right, I'm American. I love being American, and it's not like a whole big red-blooded thing. It's not pride for country. It's that I legitimately love this country and the way that it operates when it is operating efficiency and in the ways the way that it's supposed to be. I love the idea of our country, and I have seen, in fruition, the ideals of this country being played out properly here and there. And when I've seen it, it's given me enough hope and enough desire to want to continue on in the ways that make America unique. So my point is, if you are engaged in anything in any way, shape, or form that is either anti-American or that our country would be, that my country would be against, do me a favor and I'm talking about it are ulterior to anything productive, okay? I'm not talking about if you, I don't know, if there's a particular type of food you like that most Americans don't like or something. So if you're
that's I'm pretty sure that's what people were thinking when he's talking about this. If I don't like the same food that Americans like, then gotta stay away from Jim Bob or something. Like, I don't even know why even start your live stream off like this. You got kicked out of like living in the bus station the last time we saw you, right? And you come back with this is the first thing you say to people. What? I think he's either in a Domino's or in a Starbucks or something, maybe a Waffle House. I'm not too sure. We'll find out though. Kelly Shea, hello Steve, hello Kelly. I think I'm only 6 minutes late. Don't worry. It's just I was rambling about nonsense. Anyways, did Jim Jam Groundhog Day himself for his birthday or what? No, he hasn't. I haven't seen him for his birthday, so I guess it's. I don't know when we're gonna see him again. I need to fill that spot. Letitia, okay. I'll take a look into Letitia and see if she's an interesting figure. Is she homeless? I really hope she's not homeless. I gotta start not covering just homeless people either. It's a bad look.
If you're involved in anything nefarious, do me a favor and don't follow. Okay, I don't like or something. So if you're involved in anything nefarious, do me a favor.
If you're involved in anything nefarious,
and don't follow. Okay, and
don't follow me. Just stay away from me.
If I'm not rejecting you, but I want you to understand that I do have where I stand, and if it's something, and I have to, and this is part of it, our country is actually pretty awesome where if you are involved in stuff that's not good for you, I haven't really seen anything that our country frowns upon that is good for you. Just saying. And I'm not talking industry-wise. I'm talking on the base level, all right? If you take away the economics and you pay attention to, what our country actually stands for and stands on, it's all good stuff, for real. So, as long as you're not doing anything that pulls you away from being honest with yourself, then stick around. But if you are, do me a favor and either stray away from those practices or, find someone else to watch because we don't need any of that in here. We want you in here.
Why does he always think fucking terrorists are watching him or after him? There is, I forgot about the, what was it? Al Qaeda arc? Not Al Qaeda. It was someone else. It was basically, he thought it was a terrorist group that was after him. What the fuck was the name? It was like Al Qaeda. It was similar, but it wasn't Al Qaeda. Unless it was Al Qaeda, and I'm just misremembering.
But we want you being your best self in here. So do me a favor and be your best self. And remember, because I had someone say something to me last night, and it really for me, really made me upset, made me sad, and I felt for him, felt for her. I asked. I made a joke. I go about, do you want to become American, right? Like she was flirting with me, so I flirted with her. And I asked her.
On the streets, after he got kicked out, he was flirting with an imaginary person. And he asked her if he wanted to be American, even though you're an American. Maybe he meant on Bigo, actually. Maybe he was doing like a PK. But he didn't even know what a fucking PK was, I'm pretty sure, in the last streams. Because he's still new to the platform at this point.
Well, do you want to become American? And I mean, immediately a flip switched. And it was like, that was the worst possible thing I could have said. It broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. Just the thought of people really not understanding the value of this country. No matter where the economy's at, no matter how difficult things can be, this is the greatest country in the world. This is the most amazing place you could possibly live. This is a place where the people stick together by choice, not just by instinct, not just by family lineage, by choice.
I mean, I think America is pretty divided in general, maybe especially right now. There's a lot of infighting in America. But I don't know. Jim likes to just go on these patriotic rants on how America is great. And it's I don't know. The bee's knees, the best country in the world, even though he's also always saying he's going to leave America. He's going to go live in Mexico and basically any other country he can name off the top of his head. He wanted to live in the Middle East. Was one of the last streams we saw of him before he disappeared. Imagine he's in the Middle East or Mexico right now. Imagine he's just rotting away in a Mexican jail cell. Oh my God.
Choice. and you're not going to find that anywhere else in the world. And it's not based on industry either. It happens, where you have loyalties in business, but on a personal level, without any connection to one another in any other fashion than by choice. People make the free will choice in this country to stick together when things get rough, and sometimes otherwise, thankfully. So remember that, and consider us if you ever, if you ever need to move somewhere. We're a pretty good place to live.
PSA for America, and there's like the nice soft rock music in the background.
It's difficult to make it if you're new, so remember that. It's a lot of work, not only to get here, but then to get on your feet once you are here. But if I knew, let's say, how I say this, knowing what I know about this country and the experiences that I've had, if I was not from here, and someone conveyed to me properly where I could absorb, I would definitely come here. I've been elsewhere.
No, you haven't. He hasn't been anywhere else. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, no, he hasn't been anywhere else. He couldn't even make it into Canada. They denied him entry into Canada. He's never been anywhere else in the world.
And I'm saying, I either way, I really like. I've gotten the outside perspective, and I really would come and live here. So I appreciate a view that appreciate us, and I did see the numbers go down by about half whenever I said what I said here, and I'm assuming it's not out of boredom. And I'm honored to get through everything I've said here. I don't have any shame in the people that I lost in this broadcast over what I said right there, because I legitimately believe in what I've shared with you. So thank you for those of you that have stuck around and who I actually have a chance to be friends with. I appreciate you.
He's never been able to be friends with anyone because he ends up threatening them all. Like Josh, one of his only friends, he threatened constantly. He'd be like, "I'm gonna get you thrown in jail if you don't give me money because of nonsense." And then Steve Kelso, he's like, "I'm gonna get you kicked out of your house, your apartment, because my family got you in here." And he's like, "How the fuck your family didn't get me in here? Get the fuck out of here, James." If you haven't watched the Steve Kelso interview, he goes over all that. It's crazy. Like the whole thing that Steve went into, like James's time with him was insane. I don't know how he put up with him, to be honest.
And thank you for appreciating the American way. Bruce, welcome to the broadcast. Lin. We have Savage Love. We have that's a good song. I love that TikTok song, Savage Love. Lin, thank you for the heart. Anastasia, welcome back to the broadcast. Groupama, how's it going? Sonia says awesome, thank you. Bussin says covering Mike. Ooh. Brat, what's up? Baby, welcome. My IVC.
I don't think he's covering the map. I think he's just talking really low because he's in public in like a McDonald's or some shit, right? And he's fresh out of jail, so he's not like he's very timid. He's like a little mouse still. Well, it's way better than the silence, because I remember the last stream I did like this, I was going crazy. I was like, how many streams was it just like silence and him typing? But I checked this time before like pulling it up or anything. He talks through the whole thing, so we're good to go here.
See, Alfonso, Giovanni, Stepa, Once Upon a Time, Mariano, Crafty, Dimitri. How's your day?
Bro,
my day is decent. I am bringing it to a close, possibly. I will find out once I get to my final destination today whether or not I will have access to Wi-Fi, because I am not.
Where was his? I wonder where his final destination is on this day. But this, okay, I don't know. This lady sounds crazy. This is Latika Collins. I thought it was like Letitia, but I guess it's Latika. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Not using any more data. Absolutely not. And if I ever say things that you consider to be conflicting or contradictory, do me a favor and go with it the way that I go with it with you. Thank you.
If you see anything I say to be contradictory, just go with it. Yeah, so he's actually been gone for like a month now, just over a month. It was like a month, 2 days ago he's been gone. But he has been back since I don't know, I guess he's been back recently. I'm surprised he wasn't back for his birthday. I don't know. I guess we'll see. He always does come back unless he's dead or in jail again. But I'm pretty sure someone would find him in jail and be like, look, he's in jail. And then the internet would be a ruckus, you know?
Because if you notice, I don't call any of you on your stuff, you know, because it's not my place. You guys already know my philosophies on hypocrisy. I don't have any. You know, just life's too short to focus on what doesn't match. It's better to focus on what does match. Just put it together. You know, move on to the next thing that fits together. And you know, there's somebody out there who's made to sit there and wonder, you know, how do we get that to fit? I'm the guy that's fitting what fits, so let's keep fitting what fits. And if you want to have conversations about what doesn't fit, then we'll find another broadcast and we'll do like a pseudo something, because you best believe I am half cracking up to you right now and telling the truth that I definitely get into that stuff and wondering and experiment, but I don't do it in the regular stuff that I do. So if you want to have a little sideline conversation, it's definitely a topic for another platform entirely.
Yeah, see, so he's slipping right back into old Jimmy. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's like, but he's got big plans for his content that never go anywhere. He's always like, oh, we're going to do things how I do them. We're going to do them like this. We're going to have another broadcast. We're going to talk about this. We got to fit the pieces in together. You know, we're just doing this and that. He gets that accent going on. I don't know what and it always just ends up being this, though. Just him talking in a random place instead of even free Wi-Fi about nothing. And then people will be like, hey, can I help you? And he'll be like, you can only buy me Subway gift cards or Walmart gift cards or Starbucks gift cards. What was that other one? Panera Bread he liked as well. But never he doesn't have a bank account. He doesn't have a Cash App because you need ID. He doesn't have anything. So you got to play by James's rules, which are it's annoying.
But like an alter ego type thing. But we'll find out. We'll have a good time. But you got to hit me up. Apples, how's it going? Dominique, welcome on. Yeah, if there's one thing that I could bring to you guys is I hope that I can help create an air of comfort, like a comfort zone, where you can be more open about most of who you are and not just sit here and hey every day. You know, like anything I do in my life, I like to make sure it has substance.
Now he is kind of muting his microphone, which I do remember him doing a lot, which kind of drives me crazy because he's been streaming for 5 years and you'd think he'd know how to not do that, right? You'd think you'd know where the fucking microphone is on your phone by now.
And I like to provide substance. Thank you for the rose.
Oh, at least we got subtitles down there. Thank you for the rose.
Oh, and to preface, in case anyone doesn't know, I do not do politics and I do not do religion. 0%. I don't do either one at all. I don't even talk about any of that. Like, when people ask me, do you believe in God? I say no comment.
No, he says Jesus is my God, and then he always talks about politics. He's like, I like living in red states, but I'm my heart, I'm blue, but I'm also red. Like, you know, we work hard in America, and I think he's all over the place. That's all a lie, though. Basically, those two things he said, it's like, I don't know why he even says it, because he's about to say something political or religious right now, I guarantee you.
There are certain things I understand.
Unless he covers the microphone, and then we'd have no idea what he's saying at all.
on any of my platforms, as long as I have moderators. Michael, welcome to the broadcast.
Something about moderators, okay. I know. It's just like when he says he's not racist. Like, he's fucking racist.
If this is normal. This is way more normal than it used to be, so this is good.
This is from May 9th, so it is like it's a few months old. He's not back. If he was back, I'd be like, he's back, and then there'd be probably like 100 people be like, oh my god, you know, and there'd be a spaces going at the same time, and then like there'd be like all these people. It'd be crazy if he was back. But no, this is just like we're just continuing from where we left off in the Chasing Saroka series for anyone who didn't see it on Spaces already, basically.
Oh, yeah, this is good. What time is it? Yo, I'm not used to having this much time. I don't know what's going on. But it's like I'm being gifted with the ability to freaking...
Did they keep him busy in jail? Like, I thought you had nothing but time in jail, all right?
It's just, I have so much, I'm just able to accomplish so much in a day. And it's been so long since I've been able to accomplish as much, but it's different because I'm more productive now. So it's like before, I was doing 4 times as much as a regular day, right? But now I'm doing like 8 times as much because I'm not working any faster than I was when I was working my fastest. Well, maybe a little bit. But like I become more seasoned, so it's like multiplicably I'm accomplishing more.
Because I don't know what he's accomplishing. I don't even think he was putting videos out at this point, because I would have put them in like the May 9th upload. I don't know what's going on in his little head of his.
And it feels like I'm accomplishing a week's worth of work. And I am accomplishing like a week's worth of work inside of a 6-hour period. Like yesterday, I did that live streaming, right? And I did a couple of videos. And I recorded them. And I made them shorts and put them up on YouTube. I think I made like 6 or 8 videos in a day on a $100 phone.
He made 6 videos in one day on a $100 phone. That doesn't mean that any of the videos were good. That doesn't mean that they did well either. I don't think any of his videos on his channel got over 1,000 views. I know he definitely didn't get over like even 100 subs, I don't think. I don't know. I don't even know why he thinks that's a lot of videos to put out in a day. Dude, I don't know. It speaks for itself. It's fucking, he's crazy.
In a day. And they actually came out pretty good. People liked them. I was like, all right, awesome. You know, and, you know, I'd be lying if I said it was any other reason than kind of being pushed to my limit and kind of having to live at the edge of my rope. You know, and
I'm homeless. I got kicked out of the bus station. I better make a bunch of fucking YouTube shorts ranting. And oh no, there probably was like one YouTube short ranting, and then all of these ones where it's just like music that I can't play because I get copyrighted, and then him like looking at the camera being like, oh, I'm serious. That's all the work. That's all the work he did. But he only did it because he got pushed to the end of his rope. He should probably be looking for like actual work. I don't know. Go be a paper boy. Go like just pick up some cans off the side of the road like Daniel Larson did. I can at least give Daniel Larson props for that. He's picking up cans.
Gosh, I thrive on this. I really do.
Never made $1 off of YouTube or any of these other platforms, by the way.
I really do. You know, I'm at my best when I'm at my limit. I'm at my best. That's what it is. It has, and I've always been that way. Like any time that I slow down and I'm not pushing my limits, like any minute of the day that I'm not pushing my limits, I'm not even worth being around. I'm really not. And you can ask around. Trust me, there's plenty of people that'll tell you when I'm not.
I don't think he's worth being around, period.
Pushing myself as hard as humanly possible, I'm not worth being around. But when I am, I almost make as good company as you do. Almost. And I'm not brown nosing. See, it's crooked and slightly red.
This is what would make me think he did drugs if he wasn't super fucking afraid of drugs. But yeah, he's manic right now. He's on the I don't know how many views his videos got because this is like back in May, but probably like altogether, like the 6 videos probably got like 400 views, and this is him on his fucking social media high right now.
Thank you for the hearts, Lin Lin. Thank you for the box of candy, Michael. Bussin'. Oh yeah, and I have to make. I've had a lot of these ladies messaging me and telling me I need to make an Amazon wish list, and they're telling me like, because I'm like, oh, I don't have an address. They're like, yeah, there's truck stops where they have boxes, and like there's places that I can pick stuff up if people send them to me, so that could be pretty cool.
Ladies are telling you this. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt any ladies like you don't need an address to like have an Amazon wish list. There's just truck stop. What do you mean there's just truck stop? So you tell it to go drop it off at the truck stop and they're just gonna be sitting there with no ID? How they're gonna tell that it's you that they're giving the package to? He doesn't have any ID at this point. Steve Kelso had to pay for his ID. What is he thinking? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
And I'll make sure that it's not full of,
that's just gonna waste people's money. I don't even know why he thought that would work.
I'll make sure that it has like normal, stuff that looks normal to buy. Taco. Alfonso, what's up? Olivia, Dizzy, thank you for the donut heart. So I'm officially overdosed on the caffeine, which is wonderful. I'm not complaining, nor am I holding back.
I mean, like that kind of makes sense. He hasn't probably had a lot of caffeine in a while because he's been in jail. So maybe it's just the caffeine talking. He does get wacky on caffeine.
But I am definitely, my feet are doing good enough that if I do get screwed over tonight and I don't have somewhere to sleep, I will be able to walk all night and not be in pain. That'll be fine. Always have a backup plan. Thank you for the follow. I will follow you in return.
Why is he drinking out of like a hockey fucking sports thing too? Like a water bottle.
Yo, for my A1 day ones, like, let's have some real talk here. Can you even believe that some of the things, like, can you, like, I can't even fathom. I finally got 5 minutes to sit down and think about everything that went down in the good ways and the bad ways. I'm like, wow.
You had that opportunity twice. This is the second time he got out of jail. The first time he got out of jail, he went on like a tour. He was all over spaces. He was talking to fucking everyone. And he talked to Maya. Maya was like, do not go and see your ex. You will go to jail. And he's like, we'll see about that. And then the next day, he was in jail. So, like, bro, I don't know. But apparently this time around, he actually had 5 minutes to think about it.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. Like, this can't be my life type of thing. And I was finally setting in like, okay, this is my life. And then it really set in like, whoa, I definitely need to take this seriously. And thus, I am taking it more seriously than anything in my life. It's freaking serious. Like, this is it. Like, there's no turning back. There's not, literally. So, there's that. Blue, what's up? And thank you for the follow. And I always used to say, and I'll still say it, is that if you're not, like, if it's between you and someone who's not fighting for their life, if it's between you who needs to make your livelihood to make it through the day in order to survive, and somebody who is just taking a certain allotted amount of resources to affect your livelihood, you are always going to win. That's the truth.
Who is up against him in this scenario that he's painted? Like, who does he think he's up against? Like society, just like general employment in general. But I don't know what he's out of it.
Because based on survival mechanisms, you are going to put in more effort, and you could be half the intelligence, half the ability, and you're still going to win because your instincts are going to kick in and you're going to find a way to survive. Whereas the other person is going to lose interest before they get to that. The likelihood is that they're going to lose interest before demanding the win. So, or for
Yeah, it's the they. That's another Heatherism. It's always they. They're out to get him. They're always doing these things. This is nefarious, bro. It's fucking nefarious.
Or you might end up winning them over for all you know. In that quote unquote war with them, they may end up recognizing, hey, wait a second. This not only is this person not losing, but make one heck of an asset. And they end up making friends instead. What's up, Angie? Thank you for the bow and arrow.
So, like, as of right now, he has an ID, but on May 9th, when he did this, he did not have an ID at this point. No, but he does now. Yeah.
We have Beagle. So I got about one more hour. Give me a second here. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say an hour. I got like 45 minutes that I could hang out with y'all.
This is when he used to just sit in places until they would close and they kick him out, and then he'd try to see how long he could stay connected to the Wi-Fi, like right outside the place before they chew him off the property. And then he would come back in like the middle of the night in some random place when everyone had gone home for the night, like a Walmart in the middle of the night that he could connect to the Wi-Fi, and he'd start going on about all these other crazy fucking conspiracies, and he'd be sleeping with his dirty ass shoes as pillows, or these. I think he was wearing sandals at this point. His feet were all fucked up. It's this was a crazy arc. When he was first homeless.
Slimy, welcome to the party. Wise words. Thank you. Yeah, I probably should plug in.
No, you're okay. That's why I'm doing this, so like I can catch you guys up to speed. Because like if you've seen this on the Twitter, like on Twitter, everyone on Twitter is basically caught up to speed, but I know not everyone on YouTube. And the video that I'm putting, like the edited video, it's going to take a while because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I want it to be digestible, you know.
Faith, thank you for the donut heart. Oh, and if you're wondering what's behind me on the green screen thing, it's from the tactical nuke that I got today. I don't even know how many kills you need on Call of Duty Mobile to get a tactical nuke.
I forgot. He wanted to be a pro Call of Duty player as well. When he first got out, he swore that he was going to, and then there was this big tournament. He was telling us for like 2 weeks before. He's like, I'm practicing for the big tournament, guys. I'm gonna win. And then it happened, and I don't know what place he got, but I'm assuming not first place because we never heard of it again. I mean, I never seen him play Call of Duty again after that.
I got that one, and I don't know if I saved the recordings. I don't think I saved the recordings, but a while ago I was playing and I was on Shipment. If anybody knows what the map Shipment is.
Oh, Shipment.
I think I got 3 nukes. Pretty sure I got 3 nukes. Sounds pretty wild. And I mean in one game I got I think I got 160 kills.
It's Call of Duty Mobile, bro. It's not even, I wouldn't even qualify that as real Call of Duty. It's probably mostly bots because you can't get enough players on Call of Duty Mobile to have a lobby. You know what I mean? It's just like Bigo. All these numbers are inflated, James.
In that game. And I wish to God I still had that data. But yeah, I've been waiting for a long time to get out on Call of Duty like this because freaking I'm really freaking good at it. I really am. But like everybody says that, right? They're like, yeah, I'm like so good, like I can play. Like, no, y'all see how I play. Y'all see it. Like y'all see in real time when I go live. I really am that good. And dude, that's an entire freaking source of income if I could push hard enough with it. At this point, all it's about is getting the numbers noticed. Like I'm
You don't even have like a TV. You don't have a place to live or anything. You're not going to become pro. You're not going to make an income off a Call of Duty mobile. Like, I don't know. This is some crazy aspirations, bro.
playing good enough. All I got to do is have people who actually are in the industry see gameplay. Because if you look at my gameplay and you compare it to the professionals, I'm actually on that level for real. Watch how they play. Watch how I play. And I didn't watch tutorials. It's just naturally, like, it's in my blood. And not the,
Call of Duty is in his blood. A game that was made like in his generation, bro. Like, his dad never played Call of Duty. Call of Duty didn't fucking exist when his dad was around. Like, but it's in his blood to play Call of Duty.
Anyway, before I go too over the top of the whole sounding exaggeratory. But yeah, like I said, that's something that could totally get me in a better position. Like I said, I'm in this limbo. Like, I have everything I need, but I don't have anything I want as far as like further in my life. Like, I promised myself I'd be much further along by now.
He doesn't have anything he needs because he's gonna beg. There's no way he went a whole hour without begging. Like, I know someone obviously bought him coffee because he's caffeinated and he's in a place, and they would kick him out if he didn't buy one thing at least. But as soon as that runs out, he's gonna be like, "Okay, guys, do you think you could like set me up for a hotel for the night?" Or, you know what I mean? Actually, does it say what time I was recording this at? This was 7:55 p.m. So he's gonna be dry begging for a hotel soon.
And I'm not expecting any of you to do the work, obviously, but I'm saying that I'm putting that work in. And if you guys know anybody in the interim who's, in Call of Duty, people who get involved in live streaming, people who could pick me up, and if they want to put me into their machine, and let me use my skills.
FaZe Banks, I got this guy. He's homeless. He says he can play Call of Duty though. He just got out of jail for the second time. You wanna put him on the team?
And then any of the other negativities have the ability to utilize those resources to keep those negativities at bay. And then I could even, obviously pull some of my own personal resources to keep some of that at bay. And we could all work together and, make something of it. But I just, like I said, it really kills me to be sitting here and be having so much capability and just being not nearly as much as I know I should be.
Oh, he doesn't have any capability. But Kelly, I do have like really old streams as well. Phil Broom hooked me up with like a whole archive of like super old stuff. There's some crazy stuff in there. Maybe we can replace Daniel Larson with like deep dive, like deep tracks of James Saroka before he went super crazy, when he was just like a little bit crazy, yeah, maybe we could do something like that. But also look at Letitia. We gotta check out Letitia as well.
Know I should be doing as much as I know I should be, being as effective with what I'm good at as much as I know I should be. And I am super nervous because I was not expecting a storm, and I was going to leave a little earlier and I didn't, and now the clouds are rolling in.
So it's gonna be like, I need a hotel, guys.
So I'm probably gonna get soaked, and let's cross our fingers that my phone does not get soaked. Simba, thank you for watching. Haki, how's it going? Cat, what's up? Creme brulee, welcome on. Just gotta keep pushing and trust the journey. That's right, trust the process. Yes, trust the journey, trust the process. Thank you to the 124 of you that are in here. I appreciate you. If you haven't followed,
124. Those numbers are crazy inflated. But yeah, I don't know. That's a Marcus Lemonis thing. I don't know if any of you have watched The Prophet. He like goes and he's like, I want 51% of your business, but we're gonna change it and bring it. We're gonna turn a profit, and then yeah, they they do that. But that's what he says all the time. He's like, trust the process.
Oh yeah, please don't forget to follow. Right now I have you see what I have the name as, but I found out that I don't even have a real name, so I got apparently.
Yeah, okay, so this is where he does go into his whole sovereign citizen kick, and he says he doesn't have a name, and he's going by Mark at this point, I'm pretty sure. And then he's going to go. Actually, let me just double check to be sure. Nope. Okay, so he's evolved from Mark into Lucky. So now his name is. I don't even remember his name being Lucky. I guess this is a lucky stream we got here.
Now at this point, I got 1,000 different names, so call me whatever you want. I have a different thing in the bio all the time. So there you go. Pick your favorite, stick to it. Yeah, so it is gonna have there's gonna be a massive storm. At least it appears. I'm gonna have to get the weather up and take a look at it.
I think he's at Panera Bread because this is before something happened at Panera Bread. He was super about it. He was going on about their unlimited sip club. So he said that for, I don't know, $12 a month or something, you could just get unlimited drinks. But apparently you can't get unlimited drinks. It's one per every 4 hours or something. I don't know. I forget the things. But he just fills up those big hockey water bottle things. And then I think he got kicked out because of that. And he got all angry and he's like, I'm never going back to Panera again. But he never told us exactly why. And then he just started going to all the other places.
I'm going to be that guy and say, if there's anybody that has an interest in helping me get an Uber into hotel.
Uber in a hotel? I mean, I called the hotel. I didn't think you'd be asking for an Uber. I mean, makes sense.
That would be cool. Or even just a hotel. That would be real cool. Because I do not have 100% certain that I will be out of the rain tonight. I can walk in the rain and get myself a Ziploc bag to put my phone in, and I could walk for the 8 hours throughout the night and find somewhere to crash and rest in the morning. But it would be really freaking awesome if I didn't have to. But I will if I have to. So if I got any sympathy points, please hit the DMs. And if not, that's totally cool. I'll be all right. I'll probably get some pretty cool photos. But my preference is to be, let me put it this way. For how far I've made it and how hard I've worked, every little setback, every little thing that is a reminder of where I started, how hard it's been to get past having to deal with some of this stuff, it's a slap in the face. It's a kick in the butt to be looking out at that storm and know I'm about to be walking in that.
I don't understand what he's talking about when he's like, I've gotten as far as I have and everything. Where are you homeless right now? What? You have nothing to your name, literally nothing but a shitty phone. That's it. That's all you got. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'll never understand it. Yeah.
Oh man, does it hurt me?
He lectured us one time. He called in and he lectured me and Chris. He's like, if you put in the work, guys, maybe you'll get to my place one day. We're like, what are you talking about?
Because I know that I've earned to not have to be doing that right now. And yet, it's just, and this is what I do. Every time I'm like, no, I'm good. And then I was just one more, just for one more person, just for one more this, one more that. But I can't. I gotta finally draw a line, and because I'm getting to an age too where I'm starting to get older. So I gotta change something. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna mute this real quick, and I shall return in a moment.
The Salty, you're talking about when he called in to me and Chris's. I could get it. We clipped it. It's like a 5-minute clip. I can search for it while this is playing if you want to hear it. It's pretty funny. I haven't heard it in a while. I can get the tweet up. Oh, what's he doing? Why is he muted? I don't know. He's muted right now. He'll be back in a second. Let me just get this other thing pulled up. Let's skip ahead a bit, I guess. I'm surprised it didn't edit at the silent part. Oh, maybe because his face came back. And if anyone can read lips, they could probably. So what's going on? He's like, cameras can read lips, guys. So I don't know what he said there because I can't read lips. But,
Okay.
there we go.
I'm here. Bad Barbie, welcome on. Queen Bee, Tobin, and John Tay. Welcome to the party. I am going to shamelessly consume the rest of the very strong and enjoyable coffee that I have in my hand. And I'm going to get ready for one hell of a journey. See, now this is when I wish I had more data than.
If I had to choose, would you want brownie chocolate croissant?
Asking him what is I guess what he wants in his thing.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
So these people are freaking awesome. Danielito, welcome on. For anybody that doesn't know, Panera has a freaking. I don't even know if I'm gonna get in trouble for bringing up Panera, but I'm not getting paid, so screw it. You know, I don't have like professional platforms right now, so. Panera. God, this storm looks like it's really gonna be rough. Panera has what's called an unlimited sip club. For some reason, it seems like almost nobody knows about it.
They keep talking to him. I keep thinking my audio's cutting, but he keeps muting. So he's about to go into the unlimited sip club, which is so he's using the fucking unlimited sip club. Why the fuck is this so hard to find? I thought I could just search like me and Chris Anonymous and it would pop up. But yeah, let me should be good.
Okay. Amish Fonzie, welcome on. It's called the Unlimited Sip Club. And you can get as many drinks as you want. And it's like, I think it's $10 a month. And it's perfect if you're a caffeine addict like me. But yeah, that was a shameless plug. No promotion, not sponsored or anything. Just literally something that I use that I've been using since I came out with it because it's incredible. Oh. On Tuesdays, they do 13 donuts for $7.50 or 13 bagels for $7.50. Baker's.
Okay, so this is another Heatherism. Things that I see Heather do, I'll be like, that's a Jimmyism. And like things that I see James do now, I'm like, that's a Heatherism. Because like Heather will do this shit too. She'll be like, I don't know, pretend she's sponsored by places and go into all their deals and fucking shit. I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he gets in trouble for it sometimes. Like, we don't want to be affiliated with you. The Subway guy got mad at him one time. He was like, I don't want you out here on live stream. Like, just get away. And he's like, I'll call corporate on you and say, I don't care. That was a fun time.
Dozen bagels on Tuesdays for $7.50 at Panera. And they are totally worth it. And if you have the app, they actually have legit rewards, like rewards that are actually worth it. I've had like $50 worth of food delivered for free, and the total bill was like $25 just by combining rewards.
Wow.
Tyrone, welcome on. Samil, welcome on.
Oh my goodness.
So, Panera, like, Over the years, I've become very selective. I sure hope my microphone's on. Is my microphone on?
Now it is. It wasn't earlier.
Yo, are we still here?
Yes.
Are we frozen?
I'm looking for more
Hello?
interesting shades.
Marty, welcome on. Oh. Simbalin, thank you for the rose. Mic check. Am I alive?
They're bots. They're bots, James. That's why no one's talking to you. This crazy.
Before I talk more, I want to make sure that you guys can hear what I'm saying. I don't want to just talk and the mic's not even working.
Somebody say something.
Even just a thumbs up, anything.
So he was streaming this on Bigo. It was like his favorite platform for a while, and it's a crap platform. I'll tell you what. It's basically a pyramid scheme. That's also like a money laundering scheme. It's a weird app.
Walt Thomas, welcome on.
And I'm just scrolling through my whole Twitter timeline to find the fucking thing because you can't search anything on Twitter anymore. Elon Musk has completely broken Twitter, bro. And he wants us to pay money for it now. Like, why would I pay money for a platform that doesn't fucking work anymore? Like, it worked before. I could search things on Twitter. No problem. No problem. I gotta like have a separate archive now and like have folders and label them all because I don't know what he did to it, but it's annoying as that's anything I've encountered in my life.
Gerald Cook, thank you for the box of chocolates, and thank you for the letter I'm responding. Yeah, so I had I think it was a croissant, which was a cannoli possibly. It was incredible, and I'm about to have myself a brownie. But I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to tell you more, but it's up to you, man.
I could live without Twitter too. It's just like it was a good archive thing. Like just like how if YouTube got bought out by somebody and he fucked everything up and all the videos were out of order or videos just didn't show or something, you couldn't search for videos, that'd be really annoying, right? So like that'd be bad for the archive channel, and it's kind of bad for like all the screenshots that I've uploaded to Twitter and like little moments like that from the spaces. Like that should be easy to search for. I've searched like 3 different things. I know that when I find the tweet, I'm going to be like, I did search that phrase and those ads, and it didn't pop up because it's happened like 20 times this past week. I'm over Twitter or X or whatever Elon wants to call it. Like I'm just waiting for it to like self-implode at this point. It's sad.
I appreciate all the gifts, but I just haven't seen a comment in so long that I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not.
It doesn't even know.
But G, what's up? This brownie is heaven. If y'all can hear me, this brownie is heaven. I mean, this is literally one of the best brownies I've ever had. I've never had a brownie here, and it's to die for. So I guess we just don't have audio. What's up, Axelrod?
All right, let me get the transcript up and see when he starts like actually talking again. Bum. Jesus Christ. Things are going really slow. Show transcript. Okay, music. For like a week or two specifically. Oh, wait a minute. That is like way. Where are we in the video? Definitely not at 0.
What's up, JJ?
Okay. I think skip to this part. Oh, I think I have to press play. Hold on.
Thank you for the rose.
Oh, look, his face is back.
Saving Dave, welcome to the party. Okay, so here's the down low in Panera. All right, you got Starbucks, you got Dunkin', you got all these other places, right?
Yeah, we're good. It's always when I need to do something in the background that he's like sitting there, just be like needy, like just being like, I need to like skip around in the video. Like he's so James Saroka, Jimmy Jam. So he can, now that he's talking again, I can go find the thing.
Years, especially due to somebody that helped me to become rather particularly focused and accurate about my desires and the things that I enjoy. I am selective when it comes to food. Why in the hell? Like that. That's clever. What's it called? I become, not food, I shouldn't say food. Selective with, I've become selective with like services that I use or businesses that I frequent. Like I'll try pretty much any business one time for the most part. But like businesses that like brand loyalty has become a rarity for me. I have a couple of brands that I really stick to, and then most other stuff is like I could take it or leave it. But for the most part, I have certain things that I don't like to give up, and Panera is definitely one of them. So Panera is on that list because the coffee is underrated by far. No, it is not that thick, rich, weight on the tongue. WEIGHT.
Beautiful product placement, James. I found the fucking space. It did have the fucking phrases and the ads that I was searching for. It just didn't show because, like I said, Twitter's fucking broken. But here you go. I'll play when James called in. The Twitter space. It's 7 minutes long. It's still it's pretty fancy. Let me get it pulled back here. And unmute it.
I would just do my own thing, Jim, and just move on with life.
It's probably the best thing. But how's traveling? How's Savannah?
Hello.
Hello. He's pretending he couldn't hear us for the first like 20 or 30 seconds.
Hello.
Can you not hear us?
Hello.
I don't
What do
think
you have
can
to
hear
say,
us.
Jimmy?
Who said that? Oh, wait. Hey, wait, I have a question. Because I to this day do not know why. To Chris. You
What's
and
up,
I
Jim?
have like never spoken. I don't know anything about you. And you've always hated, like, I don't even know.
Never spoken to Chris. Never spoken to him ever. He spoke many times.
I mean, literally to this day, I think this is our first conversation. Like first or second or third.
First or second or third.
We had a couple conversations, especially
I've never understood your beef. Like I never had time to even focus on what your issue was or whatever.
You don't remember when?
So I'm ready.
You spoke with
I'm ready a
Diane?
couple years later to give you your complaint department moment. What's wrong? How can I help you, sir?
So he was pretty cocky. He came in. I guess he thought he was gonna beat all the haters today.
You don't remember when we spoke with Diane together?
No,
The way you spoke to her that day?
I don't even know who you're talking about. Oh,
Oh, you don't know Diane?
what are you talking about? Why does everybody like?
All right, so let me explain, Jimmy. When you first came on the
Steve.
scene, this is why I didn't like you
I don't know that why it says my name is Steve.
at first. You came on the scene asking for money.
Like I don't like
Using
y'all need to be careful. You
using
gotta push your
religion.
foot. You gotta be careful with
Using
your words because I take
religion.
this stuff personal. Like this has officially
You're
affected my
using-
family. No, you don't get it. This has officially affected my family. So this is real now.
You affected
You don't
your
have
I
a
don't
family.
know. You
family.
guys,
You
you
don't
guys
have a
don't
family.
understand. I have my
You
own
don't
two
have a
feet.
family, Jimmy.
Listen to me.
You don't have
Listen,
a family.
don't say that.
It's gone.
Don't say it. I got my own
You
2
fucked
feet.
it up.
I just walk like 60
You
fucking miles
ruined it.
under a day. Don't piss
Jimmy,
me
you
off. I can
ruined
walk
it.
further.
You ruined it. You
I don't need
fucked
shit.
up.
I don't need
Move
a
on.
dime in my.
To give context, so this was when he was walking through Florida in the blazing heat. I think he had sunstroke, and he was like singing songs, and alligators are trying to eat him and stuff. This was around that time. That's why he's like, I've been walking, blah blah blah.
My pocket. You want to bet?
Learn from
Let
your
alone the
mistakes.
resources I
and move
developed over the
on.
last 2 years. Don't try me. I'm
Jimmy,
not playing
what
anymore.
resources?
I'm not. I'm
What
taking this shit
resources
over.
have you got?
You're gonna
So
go
you
to
can chill the
jail,
fuck
Jimmy.
out,
You're retarded.
or you
Go
can
back to
opt
jail.
out. Those are your options.
Go back to where you
Choose
belong.
wisely.
Jail.
Yeah, I'm not worried about prisoner jail. I'm not afraid of it.
Go
Y'all might
get
be
raped.
pussies. I'm not afraid of it. Been
I'm not afraid of Jill. Salty, you got a new cat. In your profile pic at least. His feet were terrible. They were like the worst things in the world.
there, done that. Bought
Why
the
do you
t-shirt.
want to go back
I call
to
it
jail?
volunteering.
That's what you want to be? The fucking jailbird?
No,
Yeah,
that's what
that's what
y'all motherfuckers do. You're in and out, in and out, in and out.
No,
Me,
because
I
you
get
don't
shit
follow the
done.
law, Jimmy.
I get shit done.
Jimmy, you're not supposed to talk about Kate or your kid on social media, you retard. You're posting pictures on Snapchat and
Christopher,
Facebook and
you're
being
lucky
together with
that you're
her?
breathing
Yeah.
after having anything to say about my family at all. You're welcome.
They're not your
You don't
family
have a
anymore.
family.
You're welcome.
They
They're
don't
not
know
your
you.
family.
Your son
I'm
doesn't
gonna
know
say
you.
you're welcome.
He'll never know you. He'll only know that you beat his mother.
You're welcome that you're able to come on here and be a piece of trash. You're
Move
welcome.
on.
You're
And
welcome that
find-
you're not in jail yet.
Find someone else, Jimmy, to fucking groom.
You're welcome.
You understand?
I
know
hear
age
the
is
trembling in your
meaningless to
voice,
you.
and it's well warranted.
I know
you should
age.
be scared,
I know, I'm angry.
and you should find another
I'm
topic.
angry.
James, I heard you crying for
You
9
get
minutes
me
today
angry,
in a YouTube
Jimmy.
video.
Do what?
I heard you crying for 9 minutes today in a YouTube video.
Yeah, that was very real.
Yeah,
You
how's
should
your
probably
prayer?
that was
take
very
that into
trembling.
contact.
Was your prayer
context.
answered?
My crying is very real. Wow, what day was this? This is on what, the 16th or something? May 16th, so it might have been like the day before, the 15th. You probably find the crying video of him being like, I can't remember what he said, but he was like, I'm a fuck up basically, and everything's my fault. But then he's saying here that they were tears of joy.
Jimmy, was your prayers answered?
Yeah, they were, and those weren't tears of fear. Those are tears of joy. You understand?
How are the alligators?
Sorrow. How are the alligators? Oh my God, they suck.
Did you wrestle them?
No, thankfully.
Where did you end up sleeping last night?
I didn't catch that last part. Thank you for diffusing.
Where did you end up sleeping last night?
I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know where I am.
Jimmy, I'm just
some
being
dude,
honest.
Some dude said he bought me a hotel room, bought the hotel room, and then says he ain't gonna get me a taxi there to get there on time unless I send him nudes. So that fell through.
That's a lie.
No,
That's the lie you
not
keep
making up
using.
at all.
Yeah, you set
I know
people
that.
up, Jimmy. You set people up. You
I
didn't trust
don't
them
have
because
time to do the bullshit. Yo, I have never had time to do the petty ass
Jimmy,
bullshit you losers
Jimmy,
do.
this is what
I have
you
never
do.
had
You
time
make
for it.
You make
That's
people
why I'm
look
still a
like
free
shit.
man. I'm
You're
still a
in-
free
you're
man
in
'cause
petty
you
ass
lazy ass
bullshit stream
motherfuckers
right now.
can't keep up.
You lie.
End of story.
You lie. You
Enjoy
make up
stroking
shit,
each other's
Jimmy,
dicks.
because
I'm
you
gonna
were
go do something.
paranoid. You
See
were
you later.
paranoid. You thought that guy was setting
No,
you
I
up.
gotta go because literally I'm sitting here getting all heated, and I
'cause
got
you're a
no reason to
pussy.
get heated. Y'all ain't even worth it.
You're
Not
a
a single
pussy.
one of you motherfuckers that are
Move
being
on.
losers,
Your family
the
hates
ones that are
you.
being
You don't have a
losers,
family.
aren't worth it.
Your
But to
son will
those of
never
you
know
that are
you.
out there that are listening, just mind your own business.
Your
More than welcome
son
to
will
come to
know
my
you. You'll be
broadcast
in
where we do real
jail.
stuff.
Enjoy jail, Jimmy.
James, you need to mind your own business, or else you're gonna
Oh,
end
trust
up in
me, I'm
jail.
minding my own business.
Yeah,
the
go
moment you
back to.
speak
You're
into
gonna
my
be. You're gonna go back to
then you're
jail.
in my atmosphere.
Jimmy, check if you have a warrant on you.
I don't care if I do.
Fucking moron.
What? That's not good.
I hope you don't get pulled over.
What's the what name are we going by this week? Is it still Sullivan?
He doesn't have his ID to show the police, so they'll just have to go off his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Heard that.
So it's still
Jimmy.
Sullivan this week?
How do you guys like I don't know, get it up? Like that's my real question. Like how do you guys manage?
Well, we know you're a
make it through the day?
pervert. So
No,
you'll
serious
never get
question.
it up.
Like how do you guys manage
you'll never get up
when
and
you're so
Kate
miserable
again.
to actually do something with your day?
How does it feel that Kate
What?
found a
I do
better
lots
man,
in my
Jimmy?
day.
Refocus yourselves and maybe
Hmm?
you'll end up where I'm at.
That's what I refocus yourselves. Maybe we can end up where James is, which I was like, what? What?
It don't matter
What,
how
homeless
it matters
being
what
eaten
you
by
do.
alligators? I'm gonna
He's
end
just-
up there.
He's trolling.
Keep
He's
trying.
trolling, Steve.
Keep trying.
What the fuck? I don't want to end up where you're at, James. I don't want to end up with a restraining order against
Steve,
me, not being
Steve.
able to see my kid being eaten
Nah,
by
you'd rather be
alligators,
miserable.
homeless,
Just
begging
keep
for
being
fucking
miserable.
money and
That's
food.
not my problem.
Steve, confirm this. Kate is my wife, and there won't be anyone, I repeat, anyone
All right,
getting in the
so
way of that.
I want
We
you to
wronged
realize
one
that
another
y'all are
profusely.
fucking
We
tagging
forgive
yourselves.
one another, continue to heal, and move forward because it's who we are. Jimmy,
make it
she
make
has
it clear to
nothing
your
to do with
community,
you.
Steve, that anybody
She
that's
wants
saying that's
nothing
put my
to
wife's
do
name in
with
their mouth
you.
is not
You're
gonna be
going
okay.
to jail. You should.
Oh yeah, that's when he was like, anyone who says my wife's name, who's not his wife ever. Not even like if they were married, they're separated now. It's his ex, but they were never married to begin with. He's gonna kill them though. So I gotta tell everybody in my community, you can't say. I don't even say her name though. I usually just call her his ex. So she doesn't want anything to do with this. Like I'm pretty sure everyone knows. Chris even said her name in here, like it slips through. But you can't get. Don't say her name, or else James will find you with his unlimited resources.
Shouldn't be posting her on social
You guys
media.
gotta chill.
You retard.
You guys don't realize how far I've actually made it. I don't need $1 in my
Is that
pocket.
your
I put all my
Instagram,
money into
James?
resources, and now I
You
got
made
it.
it. Have you seen your text between you and Josh? You're a fucking lunatic.
Do you realize
Get
that?
us back together, Josh.
Okay.
Get us back
All I'm gonna
together.
say to
You can't do
is
it,
that you need to
Jimmy.
find another focus.
You
That's
can't
it.
do
Whatever.
it.
What's even funnier is Josh is just chilling here in the call as well, just not saying anything, just being here. And yeah, no, he was texting Josh some crazy shit. So if he wanted to deny it, Josh could come in and be like, yeah, no. But I don't think he said anything during this whole time James was here.
Or else you guys
You
talk
need
about whatever
Josh
you do.
to
That's
get
fine.
you guys
do
back
you.
together.
But I would
That's
highly
pathetic.
recommend that you do not ever again bring my family into the conversation. If you
Need
have
Josh to
common
suck
sense, if
your
you do not have
cock,
common
Jimmy,
sense,
to get you
then you're
and
more than
Kate
welcome
back
to say what you
together.
please and keep
You
pointing
really
your finger,
think you and
thinking
Kate
about
are gonna
getting
get
somebody
back together,
incarcerated,
Jimmy?
and then you end up being the one getting pulled over because things are different now.
You really think you're
So
gonna
good
get
luck.
back together with Kate?
James, you just recentered my focus. If anything, you made me more focused. So that was the thing that took forever to find because Twitter's broken. But that was when James called in and wanted to tell us that we need to focus more and maybe we'll be where he's at. I took his advice. Obviously, look, I'm so much further in life with James' advice. Anyways, we'll go back to this. And yeah, sorry, kicking us off. Isn't that we've had a few conversations? There was one time he didn't know he was talking to me, and he was going on about like being struck by lightning. He's like, I got struck by lightning one time. I didn't even realize until like 2 hours later when I looked up the symptoms, and I was like, holy shit, I was struck by lightning. I have all the symptoms. I just didn't realize at the time. He's a fucking wackadoodle. But yeah. So let's see this. The time frame actually between this and what we just listened to isn't that far off. This is what we just listened to was 5 days after this stream. 6 days, 5 or 6 days, which is kind of crazy. So this was around the same period. James had his confidence, and that happened.
That you get at Starbucks, and it's not that the blast of flavor and sweetness that you get at Dunkin', but it's wholesome. Oh, and did I mention it's not like $15? And with the Sip Club, that's like $10 a month. You can get like
Josh, we're just talking about you. How are you doing tonight? And Cooking with Sounds. Yeah, if you want to come on sometime to do a gym impression, we can definitely do that. We'll have like we'll make a special occasion, some kind of special stream.
3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, and you could just bring in like a 32-ounce thermos and fill it, and it is within the terms of service. It's like Ian Lawrence, Candy, Jesus, Bim, Blue, thank you for the letters. KL, welcome on. Nemo, Nene, Jim, thanks for hanging out in the live stream. Are you going to go into Twitter Spaces, answer questions? Oh, yes, I could. All right, I could.
I could go on Twitter Spaces to answer questions. That's just yeah. We just listened to the Twitter. Remember the Twitter Space, Josh, when he called in? And then Chris and him were yelling at each other, and he told us that we had to be better at life, and we could be where he's at. That's what we just listened to. That's like Josh was sitting here the whole time, like when he was Chris brought up the messages.
I have to leave in like 30 minutes, and the rain has not hit yet. But I don't know what the storm is going to look like, and I don't even know if I actually have somewhere to go tonight, or if I'm going to be walking. If I'm going to actually.
Let me know if you hear wind, because like the vent is right there. I don't know. Just let me know if you hear wind.
I'm putting the exercise in tonight, as opposed to tomorrow during the day. I got a lot of sun today too, so I might be walking tonight. Especially if it rains, I will definitely be walking tonight.
I don't think he's with Kelso. I could double check just to be sure, but I can't see. That was a crazy story that Kelso said. Remember, I don't think Kelso would be that silly to go back to him after that.
So as far as Twitter Spaces goes, I don't have any promises yet, but please make sure to follow and put on notifications. You got to realize, guys, if you miss a live stream, it's not on me. Like, you got to realize that I'm trying to get home right now, and I don't have the ability to keep to a schedule. I just don't. All right, like, not without costing me more brain power than it's worth. No offense, not you guys, but me. For me, you know what I mean? Like, I have to think about my bottom line right now to make sure that I stay within budget. And I'm already pretty much out of money. Like, I'm having to dip into reserves just to eat.
What reserves? There's no reserves. You're dipping into reserves.
So,
Josh was the reserves. If you're still here, Josh, you're the reserves. Fucking reserves.
As far as Twitter Spaces, I feel obligated, but I don't have any promises. And I actually legitimately have an excuse. Like I said, I gotta be out of here in like 30 minutes, and then I don't have a guaranteed place where there's gonna be Wi-Fi, and I'm not gonna go and frickin' overstress myself as opposed to find sleep. And I hope you guys respect that decision. I'm being a more mature adult. At least that's what my therapist tells me. Ronald Kimball, welcome on. There's a space. Oh, that's fine. That's cool. That's awesome. Good. Thank you. Yeah.
Someone's probably saying like we're listening, and probably buy space.
Hey, anywhere you guys are listening, if you're tuning into the broadcast, I appreciate you. Having too many people in here would be overcrowded anyway. So if you guys are doing broadcasts and you're like taking my voice and putting it in your broadcast, I don't mind. I literally don't mind at all. So thank you for creating spaces where people could still, stay local per se and be able to chat with each other and stay familiar and personal. No matter what the topic, positive or negative. As long as you guys are keeping things local, I'm about it. And then, like I said, the negativity, it has its own, it's its own environment. It's like an atmosphere and an ecosystem. Things have gotten to that point now where it's like a Disney park, and there's different, there's different rides and there's different sections of the park, and some of them I frequent, some of them I'll come visit here and there, and then some of them I don't go in at all, and are pretty much based on, taking pictures when you're not supposed to. But I mean, I could either fault those people and knock them down, or be grateful that they're the ones doing it instead of people coming in and trying to steal what's already mine.
I don't know what the fuck kind of analogy he's speaking of. I thought maybe it's just like, oh, like different theme parks, like different restaurants, the Waffle House, Domino's, fucking Panera Bread. Or he's talking about the social media platforms. Like we're gonna dabble in Instagram, we're gonna dabble in Bigo, and then people steal my content. Oh, maybe it is about that because he's just talking about the Twitter spaces where people are listening in, and he's just, I don't know. His analogies are fucking wacky. They're all over the place.
So more power to you. Enjoy. Just like you said, don't get caught. Don't get caught stealing my stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't stop you from stealing it. I stop you from stealing it. People who would actually steal from me will steal from me. So I'd rather you take what you are not technically stealing, and we keep it local. Amish Fonzie, thank you for sticking around. Tom, welcome on. Brandon, Unruly. I am on the space right now. Cool. Thank you for the rose, Raisin. Welcome on.
Oh, Jason Beauty. Cozy, if you're in here, I think that's you. You're in the chat. How do you feel about the YouTube videos today?
Yeah, this we don't do though. Don't be promoting. Like I said, don't promote someone else's thing in here though. That's all. Like if they find it, whatever, that's good. Then that's natural, right? That's organic growth. But don't be coming and promoting the other while we're in here. That's and I don't know if I have any moderators around right now, but if I do, I would definitely appreciate getting on them. I don't want any of that.
I think this was right before he knew who I was. And then once he knew of my existence, it's just been downhill from there. He got really mad at Josh. He was saying, remember the messages he'd sent? He one time he told Josh that he was like, that's it, Josh. I'm not going to be your friend anymore. I'm just going to go be friends with Steve because he can play guitar and he's nice to me. What? All I've told James is like, yes, smarten up. Like in DMs, I said, you got to smarten up or else you're going to go to jail, and he blocks me. But he's telling Josh over here, he's trying to make him jealous or something. He's like, I'm going to go be Steve Delive's friend if you don't stop being his friend and going on the Twitter spaces and shit.
Because it messes with stuff, right? You got to realize, like, okay, and you guys got to hear this, right? And I'm talking to the haters too. Like, this is important. If the haters are over there and they're doing their thing, the tides have shifted, things have changed. After 2020, things have changed. If you are coming in here and you are trying to stitch together my channel and your channel, when I tell you you're already caught before you even get anywhere with it, you're caught. And when I say you will literally go to prison, I mean you are guaranteed to go to prison.
Guys, do you like my jail cell? Do you like my jail cell in prison? It's crazy here in prison, guys. You know, I've probably done that more than anyone. It's a good time back here. But, prison. Definitely 100% prison.
If you are trying to, like, siphon, like, it's not just a civil offense anymore. It's a criminal offense. And you're doing it in public on a live platform with a public IP address. All right? So you got to chill. And if you're going to use my stuff, I'm giving you personal permission, at least right now. If I change my mind in the future, I'm welcome to. Right now, I'm saying it's all good. Go for it. But what I'm saying is, don't be stupid and get yourself caught. Because I don't wish prison or anything on my worst enemy. I really don't. So if you're in here, you got to be chill. There is no workaround. There is no, because you're like, oh, well, I can't come in here, so I'm going to send somebody else in. No, just stop. Stop while you're ahead, because you are ahead. Chill out, enjoy where you're at, and start to embrace it. That's what I'm doing. I could leave here. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. I could be leaving here tonight.
I think caught re-uploading his content without his permission under some copyright law. That's the only thing I could possibly see him meaning, or because he thinks it's like stealing money from him. But at the same time, he'll be like, I have it as the main video on the archive channel. It'd be like, if you're recording these, make sure you put them out there for people to see. So like, if he ever tries that ever, I'm gonna be like, he gave permission for anyone to do this. He's a crazy person. I don't know what to tell you, Judge.
And I could walk 15, 20, 25 miles if I wanted to. I get all the way out of town and go do whatever. Nope. I'm slowing down, and I'm probably going right down the road if I'm lucky. And if I'm not, at least I have the backup plan. You guys got to chill, especially with me personally. I can see that some of you are actually trying to get on my good side. This ain't helping. This is called too much too fast, making me uncomfortable. Gotta chill out. Gotta slow down. And then something will work out. I promise. And yes, you have my word on that. And my word is, you ask around, my word is pretty darn good.
His word is shit. It is May 9th, too, yeah.
You think I'd be sitting here in front of you instead of somewhere else? Instead of somewhere else, if you catch my drift. Word is a bond. Keep a good word and you will be all right.
The archive channel, I don't know. I don't do anything transformative on the archive channel. But I make it clear. I'm like, this isn't my content. This isn't monetized. Like, this is just for archive purposes and educational purposes to document. Like, this is someone with severe mental issues, basically. And he's also dangerous. So yeah, I don't know. If they wanted to say, like, take it all down, I wouldn't be able to stop them. Like, if YouTube wanted to do that, I still have everything saved. I'll just put it up on another site. And then if you wanted to go chase me over there, that'd be way harder. Like, it'd be easier to get my stuff off of YouTube if he just scared YouTube enough or abused the copyright system, which isn't hard to do.
Hey, Sam, what's up? Chase Beauty got it. All right, cool.
But like this right here, this is definitely fair use.
Chase Beauty. No, like I said, that's not, we can't. Say what's up, big man. What's up, dude? Nice star in your profile. It's kind of cool. Cheryl, what's up? Wang me? Oh, darn it, I fell for that one. In public. Lala, what's up? Where am I from? I'm from America. Where are you from? Land of the free, home of the brave. Where are you from? What's up, Ashley? Brown skin, welcome to the party. Carrie. That's bussin'. Yeah, that's boss. I appreciate it.
That was the first one. This was like so early. I'm having all these memories come back. It's crazy. Yeah, that's Buzzin' was the first one of the first accounts that I had in there. He liked It's Bussin' for a while. I can't remember why he stopped liking It's Bussin'. Forget what. Oh, I don't. Does anyone remember if he gets a hotel this night or anything? Like, I don't remember. But we're gonna be at the end soon.
Knows what's up?
Got like 10 minutes left.
Thank you for the chocolates. Am leaving? You're living in New York City, or you're leaving New York City? How do you feel about the YouTube and TikToks on your past live streams? Have people been making stuff about the stuff I've been making? Good or bad?
Slutty criminals.
Are you you're talking about like my gaming and whatnot? Or these recent live streams? I haven't even been doing this long enough for anybody to freaking. Alexander, what's up? Because I know it ain't nothing before. If it's anything before, run, because those are people that are 100% definitely. Those are people putting weights on their ankles as we speak. I'm not kidding. If you see anybody putting that kind of stuff out there, run, because they are putting weights on their ankles and jumping off bridges.
What was his plan at this point? Nothing came of anything. I don't even think anyone got copyright hit. I didn't get copyright hit. Has anyone else been making content on James? I know that Omegon, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the octopus guy, he made a video on James. James got angry about it because he's like 100,000 subs channel, and he was complaining on it about a live stream. I don't think he got copyright hit with anything or privacy hit, like, because he could privacy strike the video as well, or privacy complaint it, where basically it would send me an email saying you have 48 hours to blur whatever this guy's bitching about, or else it may go down, because then it gets reviewed by YouTube, and if they find that it actually violates their privacy, then they'll take it down. I played chicken with YouTube on a couple of those, and I've won most of them, except I think one. There's only been one that I lost.
To the water, run from those broadcasts. Because I mean, you guys know how I am. I hold on to everything. For those of you that know me, do I let go of anything?
I mean, like personally, what? No, like you hold on to grudges pretty good. You go through phones like crazy, though. I don't think you have anything backed up into the cloud because you can't afford cloud. How are you gonna pay for it?
Now, I forgive and I don't begrudge, but I don't forget. Right? I don't let go. Right? How much have I obviously just been like moved on from other people's stuff that they keep trying to throw at me and say it's not mine, and then even my own. Like, do I even talk about the past?
Yeah, all the time. Well, mate, I'm pretty sure he mentioned the past in this live stream, but he'll go like a full day just talking about the past and get all in his feels and shit.
Anymore, like at all. Guys, if I am moving on, it's time to move on. So don't delve into that past yet. All right, there's a lot of DevOps that gotta go down. There's a lot of development that's gonna have to go into procuring an appropriate story to go with the experiences that I've had.
Yeah, he's got to be like the director of everything. He's got to make sure that it's put together properly.
If I'm lucky enough, I get maybe write get a biography written, or I'll write an autobiography. But it's gonna have to be something that's extremely vague and only includes appropriately necessary details. And that's after being literally reviewed, probably by someone in the federal government. So we can talk about that later. As for right now, I am nobody doing nothing with everybody, right?
Imagine someone in the federal government is looking over his life story and is like, I don't want to read this. This is a whole bunch of nonsense. And they just like denied everything. Like just don't write a book again. Don't send us anything again, James.
Now, I appreciate you being here. And we're going to leave it at doing our best. You should do your own Twitter space and control it. I ain't going to control it. You guys know I'm not good at controlling stuff. But I will flow with it.
You guys know I'm good at controlling stuff, like my life. That's why, I'm in this position.
And I may do a Twitter space, but it's not going to be here because I got to be out of here in like 10 minutes. What's up, peace? You are not gaming. Hi, Jackie. I am currently not gaming, correct? No. Like I said, we can't be having any of these kind of. None of that. None of it.
Oh, is Aiko recording?
Yeah, no, that's another thing.
So I did have Aiko recording for me in some of these, which would get confusing. But that's also why I was able to get like all the fucking messages and everything as well, because I was talking with them at the time. And that was just like, it was crazy. That's like the whole saga there. It hasn't peaked yet, but he gets, for whatever fucking reason, thinks it's his ex, even though it's not, like, at all. Like, never said it was, never gave any inclination. But he went crazy.
It was ironic because I got a relational video. All right, they were relating the topic of my name to the topic of Elon Musk. All right, now I know the haters gonna freak out. That's their problem, not mine. But Elon Musk in court is about to get out of a lawsuit because of how many deep fakes they've done on him. That they were trying to sue him for something, but it wasn't even him. It was a deep fake of him. And I have a lot of fake out there, or I don't. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fake me out there.
No, there isn't. I remember he thought that, he didn't think, but he was saying that when he was on the racist rant and he said the N-word a bunch of times, that it was a deep fake like the next day. Which, no. Like, if we had the time to do that, bro, I mean, that was a pretty crazy rant. I don't know if I could come up with something crazier than that, honestly. I was going to say we'd make him more interesting, but at his peak, he's pretty fucking interesting.
Indulging the fake. I mean, I know it's fun to get lost in the metaverse, but it's important to stay in reality. like, how do you even know that I'm here right now? Technically, how do you even technically know that this one's real? You technically don't. But that's why I got to get things all the way mainstream, so I can like physically get in front of people, physically get in front of audiences, and like, like, hey, I did not, I have not evaporated into the ether.
Who's gonna want to see James Saroka live?
Mr. Muldan, welcome to the party. Yeah, I don't know why that's totally tangenting. And we're going to burb that. Daryl, same, baby. MK, JB. Dark Purple, thank you for the rose. Mr. Valuable. She says, not sure. Are you getting points if we're just commenting? I don't know what points are, but I like hearing from you. So please continue to speak to me, because I love having conversations with you.
It's a very needy live streamer.
Whether it counts for anything or not, it counts for me. As far as whatever it does on the platform is totally secondary. Fod Vito, welcome to the party. Aurelius, welcome on. Aiko, thank you for the hearts. Jackie, thank you for the letter. Cade, what's up? Oh, by the way, I found out by going on people's broadcasts that you can tap the screen and it'll give hearts. So if you guys tap that screen, I love that. I love putting the hearts on the screen. I love how it looks. I appreciate it if y'all sit there and tap that screen, because I love getting the hearts. It's kind of a big deal for me. I really appreciate it.
Nah, so right now he's in a Panera Bread, homeless, because he had just gotten out of jail for violating the restraining order he got for hitting his pregnant, now ex-girlfriend on the side of the road, because he's an abusive piece of shit, James Saroka. So that's where he is in this video. That's I don't think the only time he's been relatively close to a halfway house was the most recent place he was at. It was like a transition kind of place for homeless people when disasters happened, because there was that hurricane. So he got into there, and other than that, he's just been homeless basically.
And if you guys really, if you want to like get me going, and I know some people like to get me going, if you really want to get me going, negativity is not the answer. You tap them hearts, I'll start going off and start having a good time and really get entertaining pretty quickly. A lot of nostalgia when it comes to stuff going up on the screen here. It doesn't even have to be gifts. It doesn't have to be stuff that costs money or whatever. Just the hearts. Like I said, just that interaction that lets me know that you're there. And I feel loved, and then I start getting comfortable, and then I start doing a lot of talking. And people, thankfully, often like what I have to say. I do my best to say things that are preferable. Thank you for the 100 letters, Jackie. Our hearts have reached 500. Thank you. Okay, I am going to have to shut down the broadcast because I'm going to have to head out, and it's not raining. It's not storming, and let's keep our fingers crossed that I will be able to. Let's keep our fingers crossed that I'll be able to get out there and make.
I guess no hotel. I didn't get a hotel.
Get all the way where I need to get to and be able to stay there. And then let's not only put icing on the cake by saying that they're going to have Wi-Fi, but let's put a cherry on top and say that someone's going to end up tossing me a gift card.
I don't know. You can keep your hopes up, Jimmy. So yeah, they did find out that he lied about who he was and that he did have an ID because Conger called them. That was the most recent place that he was at. That was like, I guess it would have been, he left on September 10th was the last time we saw him. So a month ago. And he was there, I'm going to say for about maybe a month, because he was gone for like 2 weeks. And then he was back for 2 weeks. I think when he was gone, a majority of that 2 weeks he was gone, he was probably at the place, but just too scared to stream because he wasn't technically supposed to. But yeah.
That accidentally is to the place that I'm going. And I could get some food. And then there'll be more chill with me sticking around. Because I'll be spending money. Just when I tap the screen, it looks like houses are going. Oh no, hearts. That's okay. That's cool. But nice one. I did catch that. Zarzan, thank you for the bow and arrow. Meg, welcome to the party. Thank you for the 500 letters. All right, I have to. I don't wanna. But we're closing down, so I gotta go.
Yeah, like where he's at right now, I have no idea where he's at, right? But he's always able to find Wi-Fi somewhere throughout the day. I don't. Part of me thinks he's probably on like some really obscure app that no one has ever heard of. So maybe I just have to start downloading like every app and start looking for him, because he also goes by every name under the book as well. Like he's been everything. Step, Mark. He was Lucky, I think, in this stream. Sullivan, Step. He changes his name so constantly. I wouldn't even know what to look for, right? And before we convinced Josh to stop giving him money and just get contact with James, we would know where he was because he would always like tell Josh, or he'd like follow Josh first, right? Or he could just be dead or just homeless without a phone, or in Mexico, maybe locked up. I don't know. Maybe he's living in a casino in Vegas. That wouldn't be too far from California. I think it's technically in California or Nevada. There's lots of places that he could be, and when he does pop up, I'll be there. I'll be there to let you guys know.
All right, love y'all. Thank you for coming in. Do not forget to follow. Twitter and Instagram are in the bio. And if there's anything else you need from me, please make sure to send me a DM. I am not the person that doesn't answer DMs. Do not be the person that is afraid to send a DM. I have people that I will look at on here on the platform, and I'll go to look at the profile. And I'm like, oh, they have it going, or whatever. I don't even have it going, as you guys see. But like some people just won't answer. I really do answer. So please don't be afraid of messaging me. And if you are that person that's like me, that I see people that I want to talk to, and I like try to message them, and they don't respond to me or talk to me because they're too cool for me, right? I'm not that guy. I will answer you. And especially I could resonate with people not answering you. I will answer. So thanks for sticking around. Well, Mr. Curiosity, taking a stop in. What's up, Danny? How's it going? Foreign Wing, welcome on. I'm going to shut down. So Twitter or Instagram. And I will make an effort to come live later, but it's not. I am not coming back live on this platform later on tonight.
I don't think you went live again on this platform, because the way I do it up until the very last video on the archive channel was I would put, if he went live past midnight, I still put it in the same upload from that date. And it doesn't look like he did, unless we missed it, but that would have been crazy.
I actually scratched that. I don't know for sure. But likely where I'm going is going to be like more of an atmosphere that I can't, but not guaranteed. I'm giving you whatever guarantees I could, which isn't many right now. But once I get home, I'll have a lot more guarantees. I'll be back on schedule, all that good stuff. So I love you all. I better have a full inbox when I get where I'm going. And if you don't hear from me until the morning, hopefully I'm okay. And if I'm not, then you'll find out, because someone always ends up posting on it and about it before I ever even get a chance to put it on the internet, whether it's a good or bad thing.
I mean, that is true. Like wherever he does end up, someone reaches out to somebody. Like it's crazy. I have like screenshots of messages from people you wouldn't even know existed, but they found us and they were like, yo, this James guy is fucking insane. Thought you could use this. So yeah.
Oh, that's another favor you could do me. The whole tabloid thing, super annoying. I love being the person that lets people know what's going on in my life. If you find out something that's going on in my life, please keep it to yourself. Please. And
do you want to parent trap them, Salty? Like we could make a fake James profile for Heather and a fake Heather profile for James, and then we get them to meet in the same place and then parent trap. Do you think that would work? Do you think we could do? Now we're thinking like evil trolls, like the Daniel Larson trolls, but I think this would better humanity, right? It would save Xavier. It would save any future woman from James, and the entertainment, bro. Like the entertainment value alone, I think we should do it. I think we should parent trap him.
Like bring it to me first off, because then I could verify it. And secondly, then I get to be the person that tells people what's going on in my own life. Because if I want to share it with you, I will. And the likelihood is I will want to. And I don't.
That's the only problem, Salty. I don't know where he's at. I know what his old phone number was, but I don't know what his new phone number is, and I don't see his social media anywhere. We could take a shot in the dark and like just reach out on his old socials, and maybe he'll look at one of them. I don't know. Yeah, we got to find James. I've been telling Conger, I'm like, Conger, what are we gonna do? And he's like, I don't know. And I thought Conger would know what to do in this situation.
Like being robbed of the feeling of getting excited to share things with you when I want to share things with you. Thank you for the 1,000 letters, Jackie. Bobby, thank you for being here. All right. Good night. Love you. See you soon.
Would it be... Oh, what's this? Just some tweets, I think. Put some tweets here after. So that's all I did. He played Call of Duty after. Okay, so I streamed Call of Duty. That's why I didn't do anything. I don't know. Would it be easier to get him to Chicago or to get her to California? Like, California is way better for homeless people. I don't know why she doesn't just go to California. If James is still in California. I think, honestly, though, I was talking to somebody about this. James travels a lot lighter than Heather. Like, there is a couple differences between the two. So James can get like anywhere the fuck he wants, basically, because all he has on him is like the clothes on his back and his phone and a charger. And so when he loses his charger, it's the end of the fucking world. So I think it'd be easier to get James to Chicago than Heather with her big cart and all this nonsense to anywhere. I think, right? So if this were to happen, I think it'd be easier to get James there. We just have to find James's profile. He had a couple dating profiles like on Bumble and I think Grindr and Hinge, maybe, where he was like trying to get gay guys to sugar daddy him and buy him stuff. We check on there. That would be crazy. If something bad happened though, I feel bad. I don't know. I'll do some poking around. Let's see what we'll find. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, he never stays anywhere too long. I think he gets like antsy. He's like, I gotta get the hell out of here, guys. But yeah, Stewie, if you hear something, you would let me know, right? If I hear something, I'd let you know too. And the other people, I call it the Saroka Task Force. No one knows who's on the Saroka. Stewie, I guess, and me, but no one else knows who's on it. Anyways, yeah, tomorrow it's going to be Heather Gillespie, the weekly Heather Gillespie stream. She's actually been on one this week. She's done a bunch of crazy stuff. So there's going to be some good clips. And then we'll continue the deep dive for as long as I can go before I get too tired. So yeah, that'll be fun. It'll be a good one. I don't know what time yet. As soon as I know what time, I'll schedule it. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week. It's going to be the weekend tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you all then, whoever's stopping by. Yeah, take care. Bye.